through super fast. I'll be right back. Won't take long. Okay. I'm back. We have proper air conditioning. Everything works. Feels good, man. Woo! I ain't a big fan of the government. Alrighty. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. I still have work today, and I don't know if I'm working the weekend or not, so I'm gonna figure that out today, I guess. But meanwhile, welcome everybody. Hope you're having a good morning. We're gonna do a little bit of Final Fantasy XVI. We're gonna vibe. We're gonna relax. Also, Mini Butter, Cozy, G7. Hope you guys all doing goody. How are you? Yay, streaming at a more decent hour for me. Yep. Any workday streams will be morning streams going forward, as far as I'm concerned. Who G7? Bruh. All right.
Seems the hideaway is
blasted
lost
book.
its
Kitchen head. What do you want, lady?
You put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Why, what?
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
No reason for me to fix my sleep schedule.
I'm all the cook will be needing.
Meanwhile,
Thank you
I'm
very
like
much.
waking up at like
What
8
I
in the
want from
morning
you is a little
and
of
going
your
to
time,
bed at like
right?
2.
Perhaps your sword.
Because I
Remember
start
the
at
van
3 now,
stew, right?
and I don't get off until
Well,
11:30.
Despite the look of the thing,
And so
and that
if I
awful
feel
stench,
peckish,
people
I need to
will
go out of my way to like a Jack in the
So I thought
Box
I'd
or
try
some
making
other
one of these
bullshit.
supposed masterpieces
Because there
myself.
are not a lot of 24-hour places
Had
nearby
a peek
me.
at the book and gave it a go, but well,
It wasn't
Miss,
as
you have
straightforward
something
as
in
you'd
your
hoped.
face slap,
Yvonne had the same
bruh.
problem.
yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favorites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Yeah, you helped someone figure out a recipe using scorpion tail, so help
I've
me
never
figure
been
something
one to
out
play
too.
favourites much, so.
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit?
Skyworm.
Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Kindly old...
Fine. And if
You do...
Okay, what I don't understand is if you wanted help with this recipe, that's fine. Why wouldn't you go ask him for ingredient translations yourself? Why do I have to do it? I'm the leader of like this whole ass rebellion. What are they doing?
Is a storm coming soon? Will there be
I
thunder?
have to say, a Final Fantasy that's
Sid,
more focused on a
perhaps you
single
could help
character
me
than a
solve a
party feels
mystery.
kind of weird. I like
I
it,
can
but it's
certainly
weird.
try.
No, I feel that. I feel
who's
that.
gone missing this time?
Usually it's like,
It's not who, but
like,
what.
yeah. Usually it's
Mid
about like
scales,
the
the ones she
connections
made for
between
her
everybody.
workshop.
Which is
I
still
borrowed them to
happening
teach the
here.
little
It's
ones
just
about
everything
weight, and
leans
shortly
more towards
after
the
the lesson,
protagonist
they
than
vanished.
traditionally, right?
My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when which almost set.
Perhaps a visit from
I don't
G7
like the irony.
abusing every woman he sees in the fucking hideaway. G7's a danger to us all.
Those...
The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do
What's
hope
with the
we shall
woman's
be able
faces
to
in the
sample
sound?
more
Okay,
such marvels in
so
due course.
That's
in
actually
this,
why I'm here.
in the culture of this world,
I don't suppose you know where I might
anybody
find
who
Skywurm
awakens
livers
with
and
magical
Drake's mint.
powers is labeled as a bearer,
So the fabled
like a
San
bearer of
Gregoire
power,
delicacy
right?
next on the menu.
And
Besides,
there are summarily enslaved.
descriptions of
That
fried
face tattoo,
mortress never
somehow,
fail to make my
it's
mouth
infused with
water.
the poison so that if you try to remove it, you die. Somehow. And the body somehow, conveniently,
Somewhat
doesn't
antiquated
fucking
name for
absorb
the
it.
wyvern.
Somehow.
Their livers being
It's
the
it's
paste
it's
from
it's
which
it's
the
poorly
mortress
thought
is
out,
made.
but effectively,
Dragon livers.
they're slaves. And this is
would
a
have thought
hideout
the
for
disciples of Bahamut
runaway
would have a
slaves
touch
slash
more
former
reverence for
slaves
their
slash
Lycan's brethren, but apparently not.
people who
I
you know
believe
are
the
like,
specific
hey,
dragon the recipe
slavery is
demands
wrong.
the blueback wyvern,
let's
said to be the very
try to
colour of
change
the
that.
sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for a
branding
liver.
weird fetish, but okay, I'm not gonna.
What about the Drake's Mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life. In which regard, fried mortress of
Slaves should
skyworm
be
is
free,
undoubtedly
exactly.
a typical dish of the time.
No
Meaning
slavery.
that if I find one,
Best of luck, and
So everything's in Northreach for that. Speak with the missing children at the atrium. Any other? Okay, we do also have like a side quest going on. We have a hunt track. Okay. And I have a quest from a male missive that I have too. Aside from small VTubers, get to work slave, say the funny thing. Okay, so word from Northreach. Thanks for helping get rid of the thralls. As in the Bale's doors. Guardians are getting along with the access fine. Flames are burning bright! Umbral! Mwah! Thank you for the sub. 40 months, let's go. Congrats on being a nurse cross. Thank you, baby. Mwah. Now that I have the nursing money, I felt comfortable calling the AC repair company. Admittedly, okay, like, I don't want anyone to, like, you know, trash talk the guy because he was super friendly. He came over. He, like, disassembled the fucking compressor in the back, checked the pressure. He did, like, he was thorough. But the problem was that in the actual air dispensal unit inside, the sensor just got clogged up with dirt or dust or something, and in the end, the thing that I got billed for was for a sensor cleaning. You know, just them coming over and inspecting everything, I was told was gonna be like $59, but the actual cleaning payment and fixing payment was $150, which I feel is a little high. I feel like it should have been like $120, but I also tipped him like 10%. And now that I have nursing money, I feel comfortable doing things like that. So one of the first Hallmark goals that I'm saving up for, outside of spending my first paycheck on some stuff for the family, is getting 3D body tracking somewhat gear and a full 3D model, which we gotta include that new nurse's outfit, baby. None of this modern unsexy ass scrubs. I need something sexy. You know what I'm saying? I am picky. All right. A humble request, Master Clive. I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there are none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing. I fear I am wholly unable to perform this vaulted expectation, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary, and while I maintain fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending bandits in the back alley, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it would please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, for where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Yes. Stripper nurse cosplay? Exactly.
Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
VTubers the
Keep
strippers
your
of
mouth
the
rest.
dancing skill! Ah! Facts. Honestly, true. Facts. You right. You right. No, 100%. 100% you right. You are in the right, my guy. Do I need to update any of my gear? even have any
Travel with your
updatable
gear,
for me.
or what do you want?
Okay, no. All that stuff is worse than what I got anyway. I'm always right, even when I'm left. What do you need, Goots?
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Discompose is definitely the word for
I
this
don't
guy.
know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle.
So this
I
kid's
think
like, "What
Nan
do you
might be in
want?" Makes me
trouble
laugh.
and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. But she'd never do business with baddies. I wanted to ask her about it myself. She'd never...
Oh, recent rumors that
worry.
Lady Karen is
I'll speak to her.
selling to bandits too.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a
Oh,
misunderstanding.
are you talking about Clive? Unrelated note: have you been signing to Genshin, collecting the thank you gems and whatnot for the mail? Bro, I haven't. I'm gonna be completely honest. With nursing training and everything else, I actually straight up haven't touched Genshin in a hot 2 weeks, bro.
Lady Karen.
I definitely need to start like picking that stuff up again. But I've just been busy,
Doing
dog.
good trade then.
What's a Genshin?
What? Not once in 5 lives.
Just...
Oh.
all I know is that...
And what? Look. I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line
Aren't
me
you also not
pocket.
doing Blue Archive and Star Rail? Yeah, no, I just
that
haven't touched
woman
any gacha
is
in like
no
2
more.
weeks plus.
And you know that.
But you know,
If
I'm
you'd ever
gonna,
paid
I'm
the
planning on,
slightest bit of notice.
you know,
You're
getting
right, Lady Karen.
yeah.
It was wrong.
No.
Of course.
I need to take care of all that goody. Right. I gotta get Xylan in, bro.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
But like, you know,
What did she
I am
say?
working 8.5
The
hour
rumors
shifts.
were unfounded.
Probably
But
going
I was a
forward
fool
like
for
5
thinking
days a
they
week
might hold
minimum.
any truth.
So it's
was
kind of
other
it's
things.
become harder to find the time.
Made her feelings clear. And while it sounds...
Oh, I knew Nan... But
Now you see what I mean,
people
Cross?
say she
Yeah,
was.
true.
No, but people do things for all...
that trader, so that's where I'm going.
Are you sure that's wise?
Oh, but...
An eye for an eye. Rendezvous Goots in Dalamil.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own
How the
son.
motivating you for gaming, even doing dailies fades as you start a full shift at work. Yeah, no, it's fucking rough.
You hear me? The Akashi are coming and they want
What do you reckon we should do?
And
Honestly, we should just
the
tell
biggest
Michelle.
thing is I still want to play games, but right now I genuinely want to finish Final Fantasy 16. So it's kind of taking up most of my gaming
Sid.
time right now. So it is
Out of your
definitely hard to
studies, I
squeeze in
see.
some of that other stuff.
It's not a set of skate.
No.
100%.
Well, not
feel that.
Just how long?
Yes.
But we didn't break them.
Just like Miss...
Miss Midadol.
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Engineer,
Mr.
not
Middlesex.
ninja-neer.
Well, then you're what?
The taking apart was easy and...
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing...
You three need to learn to... So let's have a look at these parts.
Must have been magic keeping those scales together. It's the only explanation.
Do I have to like put a puzzle?
All
together?
right.
That's the worst. You have to
Everything
game where you
here
have 0
is
to do
once
so, or
part
worse, you
of Miss
immediately get
Midadol's
sneak to
scales. Every piece has its own role to play. and
I
each
think I'm
is
a
just
little
as
fortunate
important as
because
the
I
others.
have the mornings
If
off.
even one of them
right?
is missing, the
Like,
scales won't
I go in
work.
for the afternoon.
So let's
eight
think
and a
about
half
what
hours
those
later,
roles might be.
I'm done at
You already
11:30
know one of the
ish,
pieces.
and then
The body.
I come home and it's midnight.
Its role is
right?
to support everything else.
Luckily, I'm not
of the
doing like
others?
hard physical labor, but every once in a while I help move a body. Well, okay, that sounds wrong, but I help move a patient. Sorry. I'll help move a patient here and there, some boxes here and there. Mostly, what I do as an LVN is I go around dispensing medication, charting, and filling out paperwork, and and records of, well, I did this and this and this. We did this. Patient looks like this. This is what I observed. This is what recordings that I took, etc., etc. Right? So it ends up being less like direct physical labor, unlike like a nursing assistant might. A nursing assistant like does all the heavy lifting. Like, God praise the CNAs because they're the ones usually wiping asses and changing the adult briefs. Diapers feels derogatory, and so we don't tend to use that in the industry apparently. So I'm not working too physically, and I do get bits of downtime in between things. So it hasn't been too hard for me. Also, I've only been shadowing. It might feel different once I'm like in charge of my own station and stuff. I'm a little scared, but
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look
but
much
yeah,
like
no,
an arm.
it hasn't been too hard on me yet.
It looks more like a wing. Like a chocolate
Shadow
wing.
Nurse Money Gang.
You've
We
ridden
love.
Chocobo before, haven't you?
Oh, we love
Will you teach me
casting
to ride one
restorative
day?
shadow spells.
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Things.
Good thinking. These round parts.
I do, but these aren't for frying bang. But what if I wanted to wear
Frying
boots?
bangers.
What are the cha-
Well spotted.
Bangers and mash.
This tiny piece.
I have. Miss Minute.
She puts them in all her inventions.
That's right. They're very...
I remember the arm moved when I tried to.
Not my fault.
You know what? So, let's.
Not a bad idea. So,
I think we've.
then here's what we'll do.
Well, obviously you need to stop.
And the arms go on the body, and then the arm.
Very good.
Yes.
Well,
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledor's hairs.
Her hairs.
Heirs.
Yeah. Hairs for the future.
what do you
Heirs
think,
to the
Sid?
With a little
future.
more help from Miss...
You hear that?
Until
These
then,
kids
though.
don't remember anything properly. They like remember surface level fucking thoughts and
Hey, look.
You don't think Sid?
oh no, we forgot the cogwheel. All the kids just look at me like, bruh. I'm already gone, dude.
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid? Didn't happen to forget anything.
They're judging me right now, these kids.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Well,
It was as if they dismantled...
oh,
Thankfully she won't. Although I was...
I'm so. I shall see that.
Please, there's no need. She'd have them following her.
I see. Sid,
She told me it was because her studies have been in...
no, it isn't. To anyone else, it would be an opportunity, but that should come as no surprise.
Which explains...
Oh, she was originally.
She's working to
they
keep them
tried
better
to.
alive.
They tried to take her on as a
And
fucking
so should I.
war
Oh, you've
machine
given them
engineer.
fun.
Good God. Yeah, of course you wouldn't want that. Alright. Got Dollamel, Northreach, Martha's Rest. I should check what hunts we have. Okay, hold up. This is a whole thing and a half.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What are you seeing? You keep saying, did you say that? Did you say that? Did I just see my tackling body? Fucking piss waiter. Alright, Dalmechia. Okay, so that should be by Dollamel. South of Tabor. So let's go hunting for that. I am not allowed to do side quests yet. Okay. We'll go there once the game allows us to. I'm sure all we gotta do is start here and have the cutscene, and then it'll let us go where the hell we want. I was about to say, why is everyone so ugly? They start speaking, now I get it. They're British. Oh, fucking bloody English. Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Your ass is
Enjoying
like a
this, are
dream.
you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Also, Clive, chill. You just got your brother back. Why you acting like that? Also, it said south of Tabor, right? Where's Tabor? Oh, there's a quest here, too. Bad Blood? Alright. I'm gonna, hold up, look up the hunt for the wolves real fast. Carrot. The Flan Prince, 999, blah blah blah, Maggot Brothers, Dread Comet. I haven't come across that yet. Oh, there's still gonna be a lot more going forwards, huh? Alright, who the fuck? How the hell? Alright, I might need to do control find here. Hounds? Isn't there a... Hold up. Hounds Hunt FF16. What shit? What are they called again? The Pack. The Pack! There we go. Alright. All Things Fall Apart, level 33. South of Tabor and Dalmekia. Yeah, okay, here's the one. Where is Tabor? Crow's Echoes, Lower Cleft. Okay, so this looks like it's go. Oh, that's right, we're headed to Tabor, so that's headed forwards. We can actually ignore that for now. We'll just come across it organically, probably as we do like our questing. So I'm gonna ignore that. Hatsune Miku does not fuck with the British.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. We've a hard time.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
Are the bad men that raped you going to come back, mummy? Oh no. Perhaps. Hopefully not.
Could be I know something more.
That raid on
What's
town.
it worth to you?
This fucking piece of shit.
Clive!
Lying about our fucking
I found someone who
granny.
says he's heard the...
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old... Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged. And who will they... Why, the good...
And you've seen...
Aye. You'll find her right here plying her...
Here in Delham. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market. But if you're not the... But it'd be a bolder man than me. Feeling bold. Now, if that's...
Sorry to...
This guy's full of shit.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Typical Final Fantasy protagonist. I'll defeat you with the power of love
What
and
do you
friendship,
mean?
this motherfucker.
Lady
Shut
Karen
up.
hasn't
It's
left the
Godzilla time.
And I'll visit this.
All right.
True. Facts.
You...
Fucking facts.
Finest cell swords in store couldn't hold a candle to ours. You town guard.
It's gonna be interesting having Joshua accompany us for these missions, because apparently he's also a healer. He's like a full mage caster more, but the Phoenix is fire and healing.
What a mess.
Which is kind of interesting, because like, he's the only Eidolon, you know, icon user that has healing.
Safety of the town is in our hands.
None of the other Acons have healing capabilities, which I find fascinating. It kind of makes the Phoenix stand out a little bit more.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Hatsune Miku does not fuck with the British.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly... So...
That die a slow death. Boys?
Wait, so why was he baiting us out like this? What was the purpose of this?
Leave now and we could pretend this didn't happen.
Ow! Come on, swing at me. There we go. Alright, everybody. Gather up. Breakdance! And I'm a fire my laser! New enemies approaching. Oh, something to you. Who healed you? No healing! Drown. Ah, you're the healer! Right in the balls! Oh, come on. And... Going getting shredded to death. Perish. And Mako, mwah, how you doing, King? Hope you're well. How are ya? How you doing? What's up, baby? Oh, I got a lot of skill points right now to spend.
Oh, you've done it now.
Bro, you're alone and I destroyed all your men.
Tell me what I've done.
What have I done?
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head.
Who the fuck is the
He
Borgwyn?
only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
Who the fuck is the Baldwin?
What were you going to do to him?
Bogwyn.
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goetz.
You...
Right now.
were trying to bait a man, failed and got all your men murdered, and then you have the balls to call me coward? What is his sense of logic here?
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough.
Who the fuck
For
is
they are
he
not
even?
lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Fucking coward, he says as he's passing an insane bolt after being spared.
All right.
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others.
I don't know, you look like you're doing
That
pretty
loathsome
well for
harpy's
yourself.
very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll...
Drown you in the fucking river.
Or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Oh, how the fuck did you get here, Granny?
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been.
Damn,
What was
Granny.
it we called you? Wet legs.
Wet legs! Damn, Granny. Pop off, Granny! No cap!
Everything that happened, it was all your fault.
Wouldn't recommend
and
doing
now
that.
you'll finally pay for what you did to me.
Gooch, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
Yeah, piss your pants again, wet legs.
You great galoot.
Granny's
Out
great.
of the
She's
way, I can
single.
handle this myself. So, wet legs.
Time for your
You remember
castration.
what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Off with his balls. Yay! Castration.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was.
When we do a D&D
It's easy
game,
going through life, one eye
would
shot
it be possible
of the
for me to do an
After all, I should
ogre?
know.
What do you mean do an ogre?
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me.
You want a
you
fucking
didn't
ogre? I'm okay
notice.
with that. Look, I'm
I
not
stick to old
kayfabing.
wet legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge.
Played ogre,
So I
you
took some of
pervert.
my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back
Damn
one day
cozy
to
weird
claim his
taste.
due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this.
I don't mind you playing an
Didn't
ogre
hurt
type
you, did
character.
I?
Totally okay with
No,
me.
Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too.
Timing in cozy.
What if he comes back again?
Cozy does have an OC.
Guess we take the other
let's
hand and
let's
we work our
timify
way
that
down.
OC, baby. Let's go.
We'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the wet legs has
Sweet. I
learned
want
it
to play like a
already.
brute. Yeah, I feel that.
Right.
I'm
Let's
probably
get you
not gonna
back
run
to the
like
hideaway.
D&D
You've attracted quite enough
in the
attention
traditional
already.
sense.
Ta-ra,
Like
Clive.
5th edition lost its way, and it looks like the new 6th edition, honestly, isn't really looking that great, in my opinion. It doesn't really feel like it has a sense of balance to it. It just kind of feels incomplete to me, personally. I don't like the direction that D&D is going right now. However, I have signed up for a system called DC-20, which is in Kickstarter right now. It's made by a bunch of D&D fans and content creators
Nothing like
that
a
are like,
bishop
hey,
bringing vengeance
so
to foul
there's all these things that we dislike about modern
I'm
D&D.
sorry, Nan.
But
I
at the
didn't
same
mean to
time,
make
we
things
like
worse.
that it also has simplified certain
to
aspects.
protect you.
Mwah, Izzy.
Like you've
You have the
protected
tier 3
me.
baby. Mwah, how you doing, cutie?
Well, someone had to.
Thank you for the tier 3
Parents
sub,
certainly
King.
didn't give a
Mwah.
whit for your well-being.
Things are going pretty
Reckon
good.
the
We're
both
talking
of
about
us would
D&D
be
stuff.
worse off if
I'm
I'd not
playing Final
taken
Fantasy
you on.
16. Cute
You've
little
always
fucker.
been me
Mwah,
right
little
by,
bitch boy, little shit
Goose.
boy. Just you fucking remember
And
you
I'd
little...
have you stay that way.
Get corrected, you little
So
brat.
don't you dare go looking
So
for
just you
trouble
fucking remember
again.
that I love you, bitch. Mwah.
Well,
And I never
I
gonna stop
will.
loving you.
If you
Oh,
ever need
boy.
help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
But
Thanks, Nan. I won't let
DC-20,
you down.
from what I've seen, is like a way better D&D system. It feels like what 6th edition should have been. Like the evolution is
That's
there.
his maybe.
Like I prefer it from
If he's
from
ever
the
to
from
make
the
his
small
own
bits that
way
I've
in
seen.
life,
So once it's
he'll
finalized
need
and
to
it's
start
complete,
looking out for
I'm
himself
totally down
as
to
well.
run like more fantasy-esque
Till
D&D
then,
stuff using
he'll need
DC-20.
people to watch
Like,
his
Google
back,
it. Like, it's,
just like you
I'm
did
excited
in
about
Dalamil.
DC-20. We talk about D&D a little
Don't
bit,
think I
yeah.
didn't appreciate that.
Of course.
Kozak wants
He's
to play an
family.
ogre character.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister.
My
Don't
first
go thinking
my
that'll do you
first
any
game of
favours.
D&D that I ever ran was Skyrim.
Potion to Dale cost you the same
And
as it did
I made
yesterday.
some homebrew stuff. I adjusted some world lore, added some other things into the world of Skyrim because Skyrim's world is so boring. You only ever fight spiders and shit in caves. So I created what I jokingly called sword bees, but the name stuck because the idea was that instead of, you know, feeding on nectar and honey, these bees ate ore. And so, you know, the queen bees are special because they have the ability to, like, transmute the ore that they eat into, like, the next quote-unquote tier of, like, whatever. And so, you know, that first cave by, you know, by where you come out, right after Helgen, which is just an iron mine, had a bunch of sword bees in it that overran the bandits instead and shit. Things like that. So, you know, one of the things that in that where we had when you get to Markarth, because the characters decided that they wanted to do the Sanguine Rose drinking quest line, whatever, and ended up in Markarth. Down by the slave pens, the person that you're supposed to look for when you start doing the Markarth quests, you know, he was accompanied by, like, a trio, or he was friends with, I mean, when you find him, he's dead, right? He was friends with a bunch of half-ogres that are ride or die. So, I don't know why Cozy saying he wanted to play an ogre reminded me of that, reminded me of that, of that little side quest that I, you know, yeah. I only do 2 types of characters, either psychotic femboys or nympho huge booba woman. Understandable. Absolutely. I get it, bro.
Martha's got a big heart. It's a pity there's so many who are happy to take advantage of it.
Have you heard the latest from Twinside?
Where's our uncle's butler? Maybe upstairs? Ah, he is upstairs.
My
Hello.
lord Marquis, it is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies.
It's all right.
I am here tasked with learning what I am able of the realm. And what I have learned is grim. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of the realm. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this.
That sounds like...
It is.
Alas.
I have lost. They are both able-bodied and...
So you want me? I'll need to know whether...
One I sent to invent...
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Thank you.
So, I gotta go back to Dalamil. If I had known, I would have gone up and picked up his quest first. Fuck. Save me a couple of loading screens.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic.
Bandits, maybe.
Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped.
A little bit further up than I expected it, but not that far.
We haven't seen the last of those bastards. But when they attack again, we'll be ready.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here. So you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
You fucking bandits.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Fighting? What's that? Effort? What's that? I'm just a human blender. I'm sorry. Was this supposed to be fair combat? I don't do that, fam. All right. Unfair combat is where it's at. Okay.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Not win the battle.
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
One of Rutherford's men.
Send me to Q. Well, then you have my thanks. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called, his men confiscated...
The captain is no more.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free.
What of the fists? Surely they wouldn't allow such...
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to us.
I'll find a carrot. You won't mind.
Take all the soldiers' point curses. We don't look at shit. We have so much money, it's like...
Not at all.
Kind of a problem, even.
No. If he was bound for Oriflamme...
Northreach. Oh! Pog. I have multiple missions in Northreach. So we have to find the other guys, and we also have to find the flowers and the drakes that eat them, question mark? So... Okay.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Take care of that first.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already released...
I'm not.
But then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford.
Of the 7, it's been... Is she well?
My Lord Marquis?
Great aunt.
I was on my way back from...
Bandits.
They look... It didn't matter in the end.
Which way did they...
South.
All right. Found a nose. You head back to Northreach.
Thank you.
Alright, so... Assaulted by bandits. What else is new?
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Yeah, about that. Laser! Let's go, bro.
for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
I love that every time I use the tornado, random civilians don't get caught up in it
This
somehow.
looks to be all of them.
How convenient.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison
I
would
will
intervene in such
survive.
a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full. There are few hands left to work the fields. The market stalls are nearly bare. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Bonehead Scully.
Rockford.
Mwah. Yahoo. How you doing,
Listen
cutie?
to me.
What if an anvil just
If
dropped
you
on
are
his
to
head?
continue
Whose
your
head?
investigation, you first need to...
I shall return.
Don't thank me.
I suppose I shall send a Bastolus.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for... I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
The road man? Oh, the merchant from earlier. Dude, imagine the amount of force, wind force you would need to lift a fucking anvil, right? You would need like I mean, I was about to say you would need like a tornado, but we literally summoned tornadoes, so yeah. Oh shit, they got war chocobo.
To the meadows then.
That's what the captain said.
Alrighty. What up, my minion?
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Ugh. I have to fight an elite? Gross. Alright, let's do this.
This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with.
That's not what I meant to do, but it's fine. Too late, so let's take care of it now. Look at our fucking damage, bro. Look at our fucking damage, bro! This combo makes no sense. It should not be this good. Raptor liver. Some naturals believe that it's the blueback wyvern's proclivity to feed on carrion that results in the livers becoming so engorged, and that the same bonnets in which they follow their meals serve only to ameliorate this effect. Others claim that it's the blooms themselves which cause the damage, the wyverns being so taken with the flower's taste that they cannot resist.
That's
So they have
wyvern's
very
liver.
fatty livers.
Now I just need to find the herbs.
Interesting.
Bright yellow with a heady scent.
That's fun. I mean, this is the only fucking flower here, and there's fucking so many of them for some reason.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
I love how he's like, yeah, I'm gonna bring back one fucking flower out of the whole lot. Yeah, like, it's not like in cooking you normally have multiple fucking gabagool or anything. Yeah, no sir.
This would be easy.
bullshit. Dragon lasers. Oh, come on! Get buried. Oh, the laser! Alright. I kind of expected there to be something here because there was before, but I guess it just got taken over by goblins and nothing else really happened. So, slightly disappointing, but it is what it is. Alright. So let's do that, and then the hideaway, and then we'll be able to progress with our main story, in which the hunt is also up ahead. So, everything comes together. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Always lags a lot when there's a lot of different like little mini fire sources like this. But they insisted on putting so fucking many of them.
The rest's location. Speaking of which, I only happen to be. They both seem. I am a storm is in crisis, and we as it is.
All right, complete the side mission. That kind of contextualizes the state of the nation right now, the state of the world. Ooh, flare breath cooldown. Oh, why you gotta do me like this? I'm tempted. The only issue that I have is that you're so limited in the amount of gear you can equip. Only 3 accessories, bro. Like, goddamn. Like, what's a boy to do with only 3 accessories? You know, like Zam. And banana peel. Mwah, yahoo, welcome. How you doing? My toe hurts because my grandma called me a biscuit. What? And I stood on my cousin's skateboard with a knuckle sandwich. Huh? I rode a shopping cart into the bedroom where my mom drank water from the sand. Are you okay? Do you need a medical professional? Dial 911. I think you need help. I think you had a stroke, buddy. I think you need a medical professional. Some ain't right. Please, if you are dehydrated, drink some water. Take care of yourself. Robert De Niro beat you with a set of jumper cables. I hate it when that happens. My head hurts because sand filled my water. My backflip got Coca-Cola on it because it's
so. Did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look.
Please call 911. I think you had a stroke.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
Yeah.
Let's
get back in the kitchen. You ever get that feeling? It's a gender question? I don't know if that's
a gender question. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
You're being too funny. Twitter's gonna delete you. watched a man die.
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of
So he's
flavor and
overreacting.
sensation.
It just tastes good.
Beast
It's
emerging
probably
from
like
centuries
eating
of
a piece of, you know, fried chicken
he likes
nugget
it.
or fried
I can't
something
quite tell with all that
with like a
nonsense
pickle,
he's talking.
right?
But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
We can domesticate them even. Probably not. My gender has a question. How did your back feels when the sun kissed the moon because it's a good day? I like water because it's too dry for my ears. Just look. I don't know if you're going for poetry or if you're actually having a stroke. I can't tell what's happening anymore. All I know is that, Zam, I really have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Alright. And then we have the Guardian Scarf, Sid's Goblet, and the Continental Censer. Surprised it took us so long to have like a collection like that. Oh wait. Does the equinox start from the winter? Does the shoe fit too tight? Okay, banana peel. I'm starting to worry that you took Elon's Neuralink, and you as a human being became a bot. I chill.
How are you doing? Here you go.
Bad boy. Yeah, I already
Always
know,
something in
goat.
there.
I was on my way to the thing, goat. Perk 30s? Are you on Percocet? Is that why you're fucking This man, this man's doing Molly in the chat, bro. I didn't mean to do that. Who's asking? Well, I ain't a big fan of the government. 30 on 30. You need any? I'm a nurse. Which is to say both not happening and also no.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
No times 2, basically. Charge up Mega Flare. Will I have it for the next battle? Do I still have it if I swap on and off? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, that happened. all you bitches call. Alright. Alright.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
But with better manners. Alright. I know it's I know it's ironic coming from me, but I'm reaching a state of yappington, in which case, like, I'm trying to comprehend the fuck you're saying, but at the same time, man, this is like this is like YouTube poop. But if it was scripted out poorly. So Helldiver. Alright. I kind of want to ban, but the yap is also kind of entertaining. Yeah.
I do. Where are you off to now, then?
Can I
Aims
kiss
for
your
the Free
toe on
Cities,
the
perhaps?
3,975th of November
No
today?
need to
Yes.
say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Canberra next. But knowing my luck, the old place would be crawling with the works before I'd even set out me stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is.
He's still on about minting Gil?
Where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? The orcs even carry Gil.
And Juno, mwah, Yahoo. How you doing, cutie? Thank me, I will not do it today because tomorrow's December yesterday. What the fuck? Oh no. He's dying.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. My own men. There's a vid.
Oh, rip.
You catch your breath.
I think ChatGPT is having a stroke.
Rest well.
I wonder if they have it hooked up to ChatGPT where it says, "Hey, translate everything that I say like a Gen Z trying to rizz up a person, except they don't know any actual modern
You said the
slang."
encampment was closed. Let's hope the
Cross,
Akashic
are
is
you
still
off
there.
today? Nope, I still have work today, but I don't have work until 3. Takes me 20-ish minutes to get to work, so I leave a little bit early, around like 2:10, 2:20-ish. Just to get there a little bit before on time. So I still have like another hour and a half, almost 2 hours before I have to leave.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
Say hi to me, you slut G7. It's hard for him to even know who you are.
Good. I got here in time.
I'm for laser phonics. pineapple. I told him it's me, not G7. Goddamn. What kind of ice fruit is that in Pokemon Ring?
Please, I can't move my leg.
Time for Pokemon Ring and Necklace. The 10th generation of Pokemon. Pokemon Ring and Necklace. Where is he? Mitochondria, of course, it's the powerhouse of Michael Jackson.
You're with the battalion.
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor. Where is he? He was right to send you. Tabor is safe thanks to you. You seem familiar.
You must have me.
Wait. That scar. Son of a whore.
You're Sid. I was there in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka
How
shall be
did
avenged!
how did like a Zenith Zimp like fucking Kupka have such loyal men?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
Does Goku beat Yugi in soccer?
What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
Want me to keep going as Robo Nara or be normal?
I won't be deceived.
Robo Nara!
Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
It's almost like he was biased.
Like you. Just know.
Alright. Back to making our way towards Tabor. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past and I'm homebound. Da 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 da, and I miss you. Da 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 da, and I need you. Just randomly kit bashing songs together. Debating, not worth it. Moving on. I have plenty of AP points right now. I kind of don't care.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Really? My reaction to text every time I wrote them knowing they're the best
There is a
lyrics
residence just
ever.
inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Not for real though, how are y'all? I'm doing pretty good. Being chilling. She just appeared in the shadows. I exist, unfortunately. And Bryn!
My Lord Marquis.
Love what you've done with your luck. Fuck you. How you doing, girl? Hope you've been well.
The Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Knight of the Undying.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
My sleep schedule needs to be low. That's the reason my humor is fucked.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir.
Oh!
They've served our family for generations.
Like shadow guards, ninjas.
From the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Oh, she's a ninja.
Nice. Lady Yote.
I've been in a McDonald's parking lot all day because my job's closing for plumbing issues.
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now.
I have beforehand, forehead, and afterhead. All right, fivehead, calm down.
Tis as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Ooh.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang,
Bad day.
I sensed
Gonna
the
wake
malign
now
influence
tomorrow.
of Alton,
All right.
and bid Yote
Hey,
and the Undying
banana peel.
look into the
Mwah.
matter.
You get some rest.
We
Get some
have
good
reason
sleep,
to
baby.
believe that the
Mwah.
Black
Take care of
Galleon
yourself,
weighed
okay?
anchor shortly after the fighting
Mwah.
began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails up at one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
So what's wrong with Barney? Why is he fucking crazy over Ultima and shit, man? Oh, my back itches. I need a scratcher.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
I need a back scratcher.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame,
I don't have
blackened
it.
hulls
I
choking
have a-
every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
If you've never played Ultra Kill, I recommend Ultra Kill. I've seen it's
distinguished members of the
Why is it so tight
You must
around
forgive
his
Majesty
groin?
this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
He's desperate.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm...
In a world of fantasy where magic and bullshit god powers exist, when it comes down to it, your money means nothing, merchant man. Nothing, good sir.
Wrong. But I would swear that the fiends
Was
washing
a brain
the
rot as
cobbles
a
of
goodbye, or was
Canva
that
with the
enough?
blood of
That's
our
good enough.
citizens
Mwah.
wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
How is he so dumb? I don't, like, okay, like, every fucking time people deal with the dominant, and they're like, guards, take care of the person with a literal god stuffed inside of them. And like, oh, this will work, or this will go, like, how stupid are people? Like, for real. Like, genuinely.
Enough.
Somehow it just didn't hit his own retainer, though.
Creatures.
My Bitcoin portfolio protects
Imagine
me.
yourselves worthy of salvation.
Maybe the guards will do their job this time. I don't know about that.
Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
The girl?
See that he is made welcome.
Yes,
What
Your
girl?
Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
See, that's the thing. I don't think our character really gives a single shit about gaining more powers. We've got a different goal: to destroy the mother crystals and stop what the fuck Mythos.
So then,
Mythos. Well,
how
fuck
long has
Ultimech
Waloed
is
been under
doing.
Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
The lake? Oh.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother
Our safe
to the
place.
Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty.
Wait, can he imprint memories onto her like we do for the fucking messenger owls?
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember?
If that is your wish, your grace.
I'm sure she feels a little abandoned.
Please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
Also, she's in love.
You have my word.
They're in love! They're so cute together.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
I wonder if you can see young Yote back in the memories. Like, even in, like, the background somewhere.
Let's find our friends.
God, that is so thread-worn.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
If you love me, let me go. Right. Nothing else specifically here. Let's explore around, look around a little bit. Might be some loot, some chests.
You wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you, madam?
I'm sure I can find you something. All of these stones have a good bit of diamond dust in them.
And a scratch on them. These hides will fetch a good price.
They're still concerned about commerce.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalman.
I knew there'd be more things if I looked around.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
Nor do I, dearie.
I don't like it, mummy.
That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bow.
Wait, so Phoenix Down exists in this universe?
You there, the strapping lad with the sword. Finally, no one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word.
The university?
A specialist in ancient culture. In my heyday, the answers I seek lie. Would you do alone?
Climb the stairs.
This guy sounds like Sire Milk.
And memorize a few inscriptions.
A little bit, actually. Yeah.
Some could. Three of them, to be precise. I'm here in the hope that those, namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of...
I can't promise I'll remember.
Remember what you can. I'll piece...
I'm surprised he doesn't, you know, if he's like a famous professor, doesn't have at least some cash to be like, hey, I need help going up those stairs. Find me like a porter or something. Why do old people always have quests to give out? Because they're old. They can't do it for themselves. Guardians of the Crystal, the first thorns of Tabor, sink and hold thy noble blood till ends in the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the Mother Crystals.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamo.
I don't see any other...
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
I think I know what's going on.
That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly thoughts like...
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as
Alright.
Phoenix down.
Gotta run, have a good one, crowds. Bye, Bryn. Stay safe. Mwah.
Beneath the flood, yes. I'm not a stone's throw.
Opportunity beckons. Who am I? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Uh-oh.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, a passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in Dread Evis are aggressive beasts.
How do you want to...
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast. Now, that would fetch such court. Bring me that beast's skin.
All right.
Of course you will. When one leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe and, above all, triumphant return.
All right. Doesn't sound too bad. Go kill a dragon. No big deal. I didn't mean to go this side quite yet.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Who
Well,
the fuck is
Your
Cyril?
Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Is he another Undying?
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been.
The way he's stepping up to our character makes it feel like he's challenging us somehow.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves.
How you doing, girl?
If there is nothing further.
No.
I'm trying to figure out why there's so much hot air from underneath my fucking table, bro. Like, I get that I have the stream PC on, but like, goddamn, it's not even running that hot.
We'll talk about this later.
What the fuck, man?
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Stand back, friend. You don't want to get this stuff on you, believe me.
Alright. What do you sell?
Welcome, welcome.
Diamond sword, still nothing new. Always buy meteorite.
Fine choice. Of course. Come again.
Full. Oh, that's right. We still need the other stone inscriptions. This is probably gonna end up being the north one, though. This is the east one. Come on. Camera. Fuck. Just finished an interview for an internship. Ooh, I hope it went well. Best of luck, baby. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing, give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Eastern. Yeah, let me steal that from right next to you, Hunter Man.
You must be Lord Rosfield. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, my lord. I, too, am a member of the cause, though I spend most of my time hunting.
I mean, yeah, y'all need to eat
For the good of the village, you understand. The soil is poor here, so the people sup mostly on meat and blood. The hides, meanwhile, they make into leather and then into gill.
And this one should be the northern one. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, make these rocks a home.
What Golden Plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? I should speak to the old scholar.
Alright. Luckily we get easy warps. So I don't have to, like, maneuver the maze that is the fucking pathways up here.
Engravings were in good repair,
Oh, what the... Come, let's...
The great good Moogle Guardians? Guardians of the Crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. But, what...
Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone, or...
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of them. This is proof.
Okay, I believe Children of the Hunters, now Tillers of the Land.
Children of the Hunters, now Tiller... That's all three.
And so, we add 3 engravings. Guardians of the Mother Crystal. One little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha!
It sounded like I was dropping off something at the DMV, bro. Instead of receiving a reward. Just a thunk. Of a single goblin coin. Wow. Easy way down. I guess
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Yeah, you kind of have to roll leather. Now you can hire a goblin hooker. It's what you always wanted, bruh. Imagine being a goblin fucker. Could it be me?
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. Farewell, my lord, and may the fire birds flame.
I remember correctly, the Path of the Hounds is here.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
You're going off the path. You're going the wrong way, brother. Yeah. We're going hunting. For the good of the land. The path. It's only C rank. Are you still alive? Die! There we go. Imagine you lost Joshua here, survive all this for it to die into a wolf pack. Yeah, immediately immediately after like being introduced to all this.
The leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Fucking imagine. Fields of Cordova, Dread Avis. Oh. I know we're supposed to go the other way, but... Aha! My brother's riding a chocobo too. Okay, so this is why...
Run like the wind.
This is why her pack had 2 other chocobos. Just for your 2... Just for the maximum of 2 companions that you would have. Truly. That's fine. We don't need to fight any of them. There's literally nothing to be gained here. Well, desert roses. Oh, you know what? Suffer no bandits to live, man. Okay, and now this way is open. Pog. Alright, let's find this Dread Avis. Oh my god. You guys got her up. War train! The fucking laser! The fucking laser just cutting through my entire vision! I fucking love having Joshua around, bro. Fucking hilarious. I want to point out
Old he may be,
all that and only like
it looks
20%
like there's still
of his
plenty
health.
of fight in him yet.
And he's dead. And he's gone. And deleted. Avis skin. Some as old as the mountains themselves, though it is likely seen but a decade or two.
This thing reeks.
It reeks.
Here's your...
I worried you might never return.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue.
Bruh.
This is everything I'd hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced.
When you
must
begin
be a hunter of
comparing
considerable talent to have bested
a
the
raw
beast
skin
with nary a
to a
scratch.
woman's ass.
Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Okay. Quest completo. Wait, I think that's a level. Yes, it is. 41. You get like no stats per level. How do I level up and I get 50 hit points, bro? How are you gonna level me up and only give me 50 HP? Levels, like, I know that, you know, because it's an action game overall, with some, you know, RPG elements, it's more like skill-based than stat-based. But, you know, it's still Final Fantasy. It still feels like it should be a little bit more heavy on the RPG side. I'm getting 50 hit points on a level feels kind of bad. That's like, damn, bro. Orcish Potter. Why are there so many orcs? Can we avoid them?
Have care.
No. The answer's no. But group them up together. And boom. not so bad. You'll survive a whole rat bite with 50 HP. Yeah, one whole rat bite, bro.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Oh, man. That's not good. And it's getting closer to 2, so I might start calling it soon, too. Because this looks like it's gonna be a long sequence segment, and I don't have time for that right now. But I do have time to hang for a little bit longer, so if you want to play just a little bit of Warhammer before I go, Goldie,
Free men are
I'd be
still
down.
holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble.
Hell
We should
yeah.
hurry.
I think on subsequent days I'm gonna try to start streams a little bit earlier, maybe like 10 if possible. I didn't want to even start at 11 or 11:30. I wanted to start earlier, but at the same time it depends on like when I wake up, on whether I even have the energy or not. Oh, now I got a bunch of side quests too. Okay. Either way, I still think this is like a good time to leave it. So I think we're gonna go to Martha's Rest. We're gonna pick up the side quest, and we're gonna end it there. Play like a little short 2-hour stream. Nothing too crazy. I have other work responsibilities today, so I don't want to go too hard on anything and just lose track of time. Avoiding that is pretty important.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took... Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood.
Oof.
Now, I don't mind that, but we ain't got nowhere for him to bed down. Poor bugger. I'd build him a new barrack, but where would I put him? They're just in... Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
Yeah, that's problematic.
And it isn't just that lot. There's been more and more of them turning up lately. But there's only so many we can shelter. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. And that's what I was hoping.
It's no burden.
Thank you.
So?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot.
Eastpool, it's been a long time.
It was a trap, and if any of us could have, but what's done is done.
I suppose.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one. A band of cutthroats have made nasty bastards. They are too. I've lost some good men there. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner.
We need to clear out
if my
Eastpool,
boys didn't already.
get rid of the bandits.
Got a few.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved.
And I know the men will. I've already shared a few, and I dare say he's got some.
Of course.
Oh, and we get to do a mission with Wade, and we've got Joshua with us. Oh, that's gonna be interesting when he gets to see all of us together, and the fact that we've got Josh. I kind of hope that there's that additional interaction.
Not just yet.
With Joshua being there.
Let's hear Wade's plan first.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, he is standing there, so. I wonder if they've done the extra mile of including additional dialogue since you have Joshua. Because the quest unlocks at this point. It kind of expects you to do it at this point. So, yeah. I want to see Wade's reaction to seeing that Joshua also survived somehow. Yeah. I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm gonna do some stuff, prep for work today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know these are not traditional stream hours for us over here, but you know what? Sometimes this is just how things change over time. And I got an F1 error again. I thought the room was... Is it not just... It was working so fine. Oh my god, this... We just fixed the air conditioning! And I'm getting the F1 error again! Bruh! Well, now I know kind of how to fix it, so hopefully that'll work out. Alright, love you guys. Bye. Mwah.